The girl was invited to participate in a competition that was unique to this village, a contest to elect the May Queen. Before the competition began, Danny, like all the other girls, drank a cup of special floral tea. Then everyone formed a circle beneath a cross adorned with fresh flowers. Just as the crowd was preparing to dance, Danny was horrified to discover that her feet had suddenly turned into dry grass. This made her feel extremely uneasy. Fortunately, as the music began to play, everything returned to normal. Danny cast aside all her concerns and immersed herself in the joyful dancing. Seeming to have completely blended in, the competition rules were simple. Everyone would keep dancing, and whoever could last until the end would become this year's May Queen. After a long and intense competition with constantly changing music, people gradually dropped out due to exhaustion. By this point, only a few contestants remained on the floor, yet Danny felt increasingly energized. Suddenly, Danny, who had never learned Swedish, found herself able to understand what the villagers were saying. After dancing for a while longer, two other girls collided with each other, leaving only Danny remaining. She had become the new May Queen. The villagers then excitedly rushed over and surrounded Danny, placing a special flower crown on her head while she received congratulations from everyone. Her friend even kissed her, and the villagers frantically took photos with her. What's worth noting here is that there was a flower on Danny's crown that was flickering, almost as if it were breathing. Then she saw her long-deceased parents and sister, indicating that she was in a hallucinogenic state, that drowsy, half-dreaming, half-awake feeling. The villagers then placed her on a platform and carried her to the dining table amid singing. The feast officially began, and now she sat at the head of the table. After dinner, Danny was invited to participate in a blessing ceremony. Meanwhile, her boyfriend Jack was lured by a girl into a house. He also seemed to fall into a hallucinogenic state, his body beyond his control. Before entering, someone had him inhale some smoke, which made him even more dizzy. He stumbled into the room in a daze, and what happened next was indescribable. After some unknown amount of time, Danny's blessing ceremony ended, and she returned just in time to witness this scene. Faced with her boyfriend's betrayal, Danny collapsed. She ran out in anguish and was helped back to her quarters by attendants. Having an anxiety attack, she broke down crying and at one point couldn't even breathe. The attendants beside her began crying along with her, as if they shared an emotional connection. Danny had completely integrated into this place and truly become part of it. Soon came the final event of the festival. The May Queen would choose someone for sacrifice. Among the candidates was the boyfriend who had betrayed her. Of course, the outcome of her choice was obvious. The show was about to begin.